ang manggagawa na kinakailangan. Pag-aralan kung paano magbabago ang iyong istorya sa workfirstalberta.ca. Mensahe mula sa pamahalaan ng Alberta.
Just call me Oliver.
Oliver.
Whenever you want it, car at the palm of your hand.
The day the Lord
94.7
will
anywhere.
come like a
Fairchild Radio
thief.
app. Available now for free on your device's player or app store. Connecting you to the community. Anytime, anywhere.
Calgary, marahil ay alam na ninyo ang mga pinag-iingaan sa luming seaways, mga taba, mga langis at grasa. Sa tingin niyo di makakapinsala, ngunit sama-sama silang sumisira sa sewer system ng City of Calgary. Kahit ang maliliit ito, pababa sa kanal ay makakaharang sa mga tubo at magdudulot ng malaki at magastos na sewage cleanup. Manatiling alerto,
Ba't ganon?
sa inyong mga kanal. Sa iba pang kaalaman, calgary.ca/.
Pag nilagay ko yung mic, nawawala.
Siyempre.
Sama-sama tayo.
Ganun ba?
Oo.
Hindi namin marinig
Hindi,
yun.
maririnig mo. Dapat marinig mo.
Pagmula
Mali.
11 ng umaga hanggang alas 12
Dito yan.
ng tanghali. Dito lamang po sa 94.7 Fairchild Radio.
Oh, wala.
Hindi, inon nyo yan eh. Yok mo yan.
Uniting the world for your listening pleasure at Fairchild Radio, the multicultural spirit of Calgary.
Talagang mawawala yun.
CHKF 94.7 FM.
Okay, umpisa tayo.
Tugtog na.
Fly with my heart across the clear blue waters. Fly with my heart above the seas.
the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night. All right.
Tonight is one of the very special days of our show. We have great visitors today and guests. And of course, we have Tito Dali beside our co-host for tonight. Well, we have two unbelievable guests for tonight. At ngayon ho ay andito ho si Dr. Oliver David. I cannot say my own. No, it's everybody's public property. Okay? Welcome, Dr. Oliver.
Well, thank you.
And Dali Castillo. Ayan. You know, alam nyo ho, si Dr. Oliver, siyempre, mas bata ito sa daddy niya na si Dr. Dionisio o tawag nila Diony. Noong araw Diony o Johnny David. Tubong Pampanga, while Dr. Oliver is half and half, right? Ukrainian and Filipino. That's why mahirap tumabi sa gwapo eh. Alam nyo.
Sounds like langis to me.
Siyempre, painit muna, Dr. David. Ngayon, Dr. David, because I remember I was in Vancouver when you're in 1995 having a contract working there. I just heard from friends that your dad died on that year. And I'm sorry to hear that again, but we have to face the facts, right? So, Dr. David, do you have brothers and sisters as, in a family?
Yes.
Okay.
There were four boys,
4 boys.
one older and 2 younger than I am.
Okay.
The older one is an eye surgeon. He lives in England. And my younger 2 brothers, one is a dentist that focuses on removing teeth,
Okay.
and the other is an orthodontist. The orthodontist works over in Marlborough.
Oh, I see. I remember your dentist brother. I forgot his name. Because
It's a Dionysius. One of them is Dionysius. One is Alexis.
because I remember there's a dentist that we did the renovation with Dr. Chow, I think.
Yeah, so that would be Dionysius.
Is that right?
Yep.
Is he still there with Dr. Chow?
I don't think he's there. He works at a lot of different clinics, so
I see.
he may be there. I'm not exactly sure. He's kind of hard to
Gee,
track.
we have 4 doctors, and all of these doctors are brothers, no sisters.
No sisters.
Great. Okay. Well, Dr. David, because it's October, and we know that the flu season will be coming, and also the vaccination arrive. Okay, like for me, I go for 2 vaccinations, one for flu
Yes.
with a higher dose because of my age and whatever, and the other one for COVID.
Right.
Okay. Can you tell us something more about those 2 vaccinations? Because I've heard some people will not do it, will not take it because of for some whatever. Can you explain, Dr. David, the pros and cons of these 2 vaccinations?
I think that if you're, as far as we'll start with the flu vaccine,
Okay.
they're recommending flu vaccine for anyone who's over 6 months of age and on, and it is covered under healthcare. I think it's going to be available at most pharmacies, and as well as through the government or through
Okay.
public health clinics. Recommended. Why would it be recommended? Recommended because if you've been vaccinated, you also take care of people that are vulnerable.
Yes.
So you don't bring an infection home. If you're otherwise healthy, you're not going to bring an infection home to your frail grandmother, your frail elderly parents, people that have chronic diseases, lung problems, Hika, things like that. And so it
Correct.
just gives you an extra layer of protection, a little
Okay.
bit more to, fight things off. So that's basically, the rationale.
Okay.
Because there are certain groups of people that have a higher risk of complications,
Oh, yeah.
higher chance of being in hospital, being hospitalized, and not doing well. People still die of the flu, and so this is still a very serious illness, and this is why we vaccinate.
Yeah, because I don't know if I'm right in hearing that the Alberta government is charging now for these vaccinations, but I'm not sure because for me, I know I'm free.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm at that age, but I've heard, I don't know which is wrong and which is correct of the info.
Yeah. So for the other part of the vaccine, the COVID vaccine, if you're in high risk groups, you are covered. In fact, high risk groups are kind of given priority vaccination if they want. They're able to schedule in to get their vaccines until I think the 20th of October, and then it becomes whoever wants to get their vaccines. If you're not in a high risk group, I think they've been concerned about whether or not they're ordering too much vaccine, a lot's going to
Mhm.
waste. People aren't getting vaccinated. There's skepticism, things like that, and so they are charging people that aren't in the high risk groups.
Oh, okay. But for Miss Dolly,
Yeah.
we're gonna go vaccination.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
do get regular yearly flu shots,
Okay.
but this COVID one, I'm not in the high risk, but I'm already in that senior age. Am I also entitled to free?
I believe you're
COVID?
Yes, sir. I believe you're entitled to the free COVID.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because it's just not clear yet. The news, right? It's like me getting a license.
Yeah.
Which you have to give me the form,
Oh, that's right. That's right.
right?
Yeah.
Because and now just to break a little bit, we have another guest, ma'am. I will call ma'am. Okay, ma'am
Auring
Aurora.
Aurora, which we can call you Oring too.
Aurora, yes.
Okay, Dakanay,
Takanay.
Dakanay. In which province did you come from? From the Philippines.
Oh, I was born in Manila and grew up in Manila. It's my husband's name.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What part of Manila?
I am in Manila, Makati, close to Makati.
I
Yeah.
see. Because I have read your, biosketch.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed.
Oh, thank you.
Masters in Arts in Education,
Culture. Oh my gosh.
Curriculum,
Yes, and curriculum and,
and
instructions.
instructions.
Yes.
and then Bachelor of Arts in Education
Yes.
from University
Of Oregon.
of Oregon. Hey,
Eugene, yeah, in Eugene, Oregon.
okay, Eugene. Okay, and you finished the BSEE
In the Philippines.
in the Philippines, Philippine Normal. I like that school.
Yeah.
Because I have a girlfriend there.
Oh.
Okay, sorry. No, I'm just joking.
I'm also an alumna of
And-
PNC.
PNCA,
It used
yes.
to be PNC, now it's
Yeah.
Universidad ng Pamantasan.
And then you went to Canada in 1965.
Yes.
You went to Tabor. That's your first,
Yes.
right?
Southern Alberta. Yes.
Southern Alberta. And you've been there and transferred to
Calgary.
Calgary in 1971.
Yes.
And you became affiliated
Mhm.
with the Calgary School Board.
Yes.
Did you teach somewhere in Calgary at the time?
No, just in with the Calgary Catholic school system.
Yes.
Yes, and I taught in what Father Lacombe.
Yeah.
Northeast.
Yeah.
And then most of the time I did in Canyon Meadows.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's so amazing that the subjects or the courses, I like those things because it's helping, servicing the community most of all. And I've heard that you, with a friend, instigated that Filipino language
Yes.
subject
Mhm.
from grade 10 to 12. Is that an option, an addition, or it's something, a subject that you can take and don't take another subject?
It's a part of our program.
Yeah.
We really offer from kindergarten to grade 12.
Oh,
Okay. So we have the children from grades 1 to high school. So high school is also done as a part of the, it's an accredited subject.
Oh.
So if you take the Filipino 15, 25, and 35, you get 5 credits for each course.
okay. So that 5 unit or whatever the Filipino, is that accredited if you go to university or college?
Yes, because it's accredited in high school and of Alberta education, then it's a part of the whole credential
How is it going right now? How many Filipino students, or not even Filipino students?
in high school.
Yeah.
In high school, I think there are only 3 of us, three Filipino right now, but the
Yeah.
others are not also.
So it's an ongoing,
Yeah.
what I mean, very educational part. Are there other non-Filipinos taking the subject?
The Filipino subjects, Filipino language,
Yeah.
yes.
There
A lot
are.
of adults too,
Oh.
especially those who are married to Filipinos, and
Yeah.
they come and learn the Filipino language.
That's good.
Yes.
So there's still hope for me.
Dr. David,
Big hope for you. sir.
why not?
Maybe at this point it's important to plug in this thing about the high school students earning those 15 credits, but there's a condition
Oh,
that is set by the school, isn't it? That it has to come from the parents of the request, so that that program is strongly supported. Is that what you told?
Well, it is being supported right now, and it started like that.
But
yes.
there has to be more parent demand that their
Well,
children.
More parent demands for number of students because we need to have a certain number of students,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
Okay, so there are more parents who demand that, or just students also, because they are already in the high school, and it's a part also of the curriculum, and they have credits. So if
yes.
they want to learn the Filipino language,
Okay.
I think it's very important, especially if you are,
Yeah.
are Filipino.
Maybe
or-
this will benefit the ones who are newcomers because they already know the language from back home, right?
Yeah.
So when they come, they're versed in the Filipino language. But
Hmm.
how about those kids who were here
Yes.
and
Like me.
yeah, and they were not speaking Filipino in the home?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's very important. That's why
That's
that's for them.
That's
Preserve
right.
the culture.
That's for
That's
them.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, asking, okay, it's Filipino language. Now, I remember during my school days in the Philippines, the teachers who are involved in this, are they accredited by the school board?
Yes, they are. By the Alberta education, they
Yes.
have to be certificated. So they
Okay.
are certified teachers, and they are all also teaching in the Catholic school system.
How about in the public school?
The Catholic school system is a public school too. It's Catholic public.
Oh, okay. Are there also involvement in the private schools?
And the private schools, not
No.
at this time. No.
Not at this
No.
time. It takes really time
It
to
take-
develop.
It takes a lot also of, I think what we're missing is it has to be published and it has to be
Yeah.
advertised
Yeah.
That's what I was asking the PCCF to please,
Okay.
advertise it. Not only the teacher advertising, but the whole,
Yes.
yeah,
Right.
and also the community.
Yeah,
Because it's
because
very important.
yes,
It's,
And
it's more
hope-
for especially with the Filipino
Yeah.
students, right? Just like my son, my children. I have two children who are born here.
Yeah.
And my son now is very thankful that I was teaching them the Filipino language because with his job, he travels around the world. He is an engineer.
Yeah.
And he says, wherever he goes around, there's a lot of Filipinos, and he could not at first, he could not
There you go.
understand them. And, it's okay if it's one on one. He said it's nice to talk to one on one Filipino because, you talk
Yeah.
in English,
Mhm.
but then when you gather together, then all speak together, and then she's
That's
left alone.
because I was watching last night because I always go for educational.
Uh-huh.
That there was an African, I forgot the name. He went to the Philippines because their English in Africa is patterned after American, British, and this, and that.
Mhm.
He went to the Philippines, promulgated that they would like to speak English in Filipino way.
Oh yeah, because we have the Filipino English. It's not the English English.
No, the form that he was saying,
Yeah.
when Filipino speaks the English language, it's with heart.
Oh, I see.
It's not about the accent
I see accents.
because it's with heart and feeling.
Uh-huh.
Because right now, it's amazing that the whole Africa is changing the curriculum to the Filipino way of talking.
Oh wow.
I said, I can't believe it. It was last night that I just watched in YouTube.
Oh, that's really
Imagine that.
nice.
They don't like to follow the way that the Europeans or Americans, Canadians talking
In
because
English.
it doesn't have the feeling.
Mhm.
But Filipinos are different, right?
Mm.
That's a great show that I watched
No,
last
that's
night.
really good. Yeah.
And you can watch it how this African
Mhm.
nation is changing to the Filipino way of speaking
Speaking.
with heart, with feeling.
But that's what we are, even if we don't use the English language, even
No,
the Filipino
yes,
language.
but
we
the
really speak-
subject last
yeah,
night
yeah, it's a
was in
subject.
English.
Oh,
Okay, we know when we
Yeah.
talk in Tagalog,
Yeah.
it's just by gesture you will know.
yeah, yeah.
But Dr. David,
Yeah.
so you really like to study the Filipino language,
Sure.
but it must be with heart and
Baka
feeling.
pieces, yeah.
Heart and feel. I just know, well, literally, heart, puso,
Puso, yeah,
lalamunan, ulo, sipon.
there you
That's
go,
about the extent of what I know.
which is good.
Of course, masakit, right?
This is a kid. So, Dr. David, with long time you've been practicing since 1993,
Three.
and of course, do you still get new clients?
Not really.
Okay, for
Obviously, if someone gets married, I'm still consider myself a family doctor.
yes,
If someone gets married, I would obviously take their spouse,
okay,
right? So existing patient, I'm not
okay.
I'm gonna say, oh yeah, you got to go somewhere else. So typically, I would do that, but otherwise, I'm really not. I'm trying to avoid taking it. I'm kind of getting older, and
Is he older?
Yeah.
No,
I've been working 32 years.
really.
Well, that's the math.
Well, what's the max?
What's the max? I don't know.
50?
I don't think 50. That's I would have done some poor planning around retirement. Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe I can do another 10.
yeah,
You don't have to
because
find another doctor yet, Joe. You're okay.
because I'm afraid. I know lots of Filipino doctors,
Mhm.
but because of the daddy, our family had been Dr. David's
Oh,
physician. And of course, there's the son.
uh-huh.
So how about your son? Is there any other doctor there? That
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think we broke the mold at this point.
Oh,
Maybe physiotherapist, you can work on your back or something. But
physio.
Yeah.
Ah, I thought your dad pushed all the 4 boys to be doctors.
he may have.
But there's no, say, I like it.
Yeah, no, I'll still build a succession plan of some sort.
Oh, gee.
That's my goal.
Well, you have to think of the other patients. Where shall we go?
Well, I don't want to leave anyone orphaned. So then maybe I will hit 50.
Okay, that's
Do you
good.
have associates in your clinic?
I work in parallel with another physician. Yeah, so he's got his practice, I've got my practice.
Yeah, Dr. Glimpel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
He's also
like
GP.
Simon
Also
Garfunkel.
GP, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Except we don't sing, so that's probably a good thing.
But but Dr. David is, of course, I can vouch for it because he has been my doctor since then, and I didn't move.
Yeah.
Am I right? Well,
I think it just speaks to the the importance of what we call continuity of care. So if you go to the same person every time, they
Yes.
get to know you, they get to know your family, they get to know your dynamics,
yes,
they get to know and understand what stressors you could be under. You don't have to tell your story like you do 10 times. Sometimes you have to repeat your story.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest complaints when they ask patients about being in the healthcare
Yeah.
system. So
Yeah.
but if you can't have a regular doctor, maybe you could at least have continuity with a clinic. And I think we're in a position right now where the funding model has changed. There could be more doctors looking for patients. You may be able to start to get that long-term relationship. I've got pictures of patients that I still see now that saw me when I was a kid, right? So, we went to a party, a Filipino party, and I was sitting there, and there we are, 50 years later, still connected.
there you
It's a
go.
very privileged position to be in.
That's my one worry with this new system now.
Uh-huh.
That continuity of care. Because when I first came in 1980, I have a doctor that lasted till about 30 years later. And because there was that, confidentiality, trust,
Mm.
and all that, and he knows your history, he knows your quirks and all that. But with these ones, now that you have to start again with a new person, and you don't know how long they will be there to provide that service, that's our concern.
Well, things are changing. People are getting drawn back in, hopefully, to whether it's family practice or primary care, whatever you want to call it, because they've started to make it so it's going to be sustainable. It's been very difficult. It hasn't been financially sustainable very easy
Mhm.
because you're running a small business, but it looks like there's some hope on the horizon and things are changing just this year. So this is why.
That's very encouraging then.
Yes, yes. Because one thing more is long time experience that when you have your own practice, you are more or nearer or confident that you can refer to specialists. How about those doctors in the clinics? Because like my son at that time, the doctor that he had at the time cannot refer to a specialist because there's no connection to the hospital. Is that still practice right now?
No, I don't think I can refer to anyone
Okay.
at this point. I think they had some of these walls up that made it a little bit more difficult, but
Mm-hmm.
those walls have come down over the last 15 years,
Oh, like the Berlin Wall.
like the Berlin Wall.
Okay. Because at that time, it was like that.
Mhm.
You can be referred to specialists. You have to go to,
You had to be hospital affiliated things. So
Yeah.
there are some complexities, but
but it's okay.
yeah, those things are fine now.
Okay.
Because I think the system has put the patient in the middle. What does the patient need?
Yeah.
Let's focus on what the patient needs. They need to see the specialist. We don't want to put barriers up.
Okay. And
Other than wait times. Wait times are a different discussion, but
but I like the hospitals, especially the food.
I don't know which hospital you've gone to, but
Food Hills is the best for me.
Yeah.
You get morning, lunch, evening, and in between, snacks, snacks in the nighttime,
Mhm.
5 meals a day.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And it's all the dietitians will measure if it's good for you or not.
Yeah.
You're in good care.
Mhm.
Where can you find that way?
Mhm.
And if there are more food, they'll ask you, they like one more? Even though it's dietitian said, I like it. That's why they say hospital food is bad. No, it's well balanced.
It's very good. Yes.
It's well
Very
balanced.
That's true.
And you have a list, hamburger, steak, everything.
So I would not recommend people try to get to the hospital to have better food.
But
I would recommend that people do their best to have good food on the outside, so they don't have to go to the hospital.
That's right.
More fruits and vegetables, more gulai. Right?
okay, Dr. David, I read a lot, and still the number one and number two problem, sickness, still heart is the number one.
Yeah.
Number two is diabetes.
Diabetes is a big problem, especially in certain people, certain populations have high
Yeah.
risk of diabetes, high risk of heart disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dietary factors, genetic factors, and lifestyle factors.
Yeah.
How many people do you know that come here and they have to really work hard? They have to work a job, 2 jobs,
Yeah.
just to make ends meet.
Yes.
And how are they going to manage to take some time out to exercise, to be active?
Yeah. No.
Our weather is not the most conducive. You can't do that all year round.
Yes.
At least we have malls. We have walking programs in malls. People
Yeah.
go to
5 o'clock.
as long as you're not shopping, you're probably going to be fine. Right?
That's why I don't bring my wife when I'm walking.
Exactly. Yeah, diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, heart disease, cancer. I think when you're seeing your family doctor, you want to make sure you're getting these things checked. You want to make sure that you're getting your cancer screening that's appropriate for your age, and your vaccinations.
That
If
is
you're
right.
high risk, you're over 65, you've got heart disease, diabetes, blood pressure, kidney problems, you need vaccines. As much as people talk about the downsides of some of the vaccines or the concerns about some of the vaccines and sanitation have revolutionized the last, how many
Uh-huh.
years of health. If you don't have clean water, without vaccinations, we've had huge problems with health.
Yes.
And part of the problem, previously that we've had during the pandemic was that we were dealing with an unknown entity. We were building the plane and flying it at the same time.
Yeah.
So we were learning as we went. Okay, well, we recommend this. Or then 2 weeks later, no, actually, we have to recommend this now. We have to recommend this now. So these changes
Yeah.
drew that skepticism in what we know, but the scientific method is kind of one of the things that has to evolve. So nothing was really absolute, and that's made some of the challenges, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And there are lots of studies. And then when I watch in the YouTube,
Okay, yeah.
like for older people, it says, stop walking. It will harden your knee. Just go sit, exercise.
I think you have to
Something like that.
not to, but sometimes it doesn't take much to put content onto the internet, and
Okay.
I think that's the new scary thing.
Mhm.
Even people can make things look very scientific, and it's not actually very well. Yeah, misinformation is a big problem.
Yeah.
Now I'm seeing recently started seeing some articles about now they can do AI generated doctors. It looks like a doctor. They look very professional. They're starting to give advice.
I'm afraid of that.
Yeah. So I think it's we really need to focus in the educational system as
Yeah.
well
Yeah.
about how people learn to filter
Yeah.
information, misinformation. And I heard from someone that was giving a talk. They said that they were teaching misinformation, filter through misinformation in Finland, in elementary school.
Yeah.
So
So it's very
Yeah.
important to really know exactly
Yeah.
the
It's
truth,
too
the
much
real
info.
there's a lot to process out there. So
Mhm.
I would still recommend walking. Walking is a very good thing.
Walking.
But not
would-
Motion.
brisk because
But I We'll have to talk about this. This
Okay.
is a talk for another day.
Yeah.
Right.
Direct,
Well,
direct. Are we going for some
Advertisement.
advertisement?
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
ASAP Window Wells, offering high-quality window wells and protective covers for homeowners, builders, and contractors. Built for durability, safety, and long-term performance. Protect your basement, improve drainage, and enhance the overall appearance of your home. We offer galvanized and powder-coated window wells, durable window well covers, egress-ready window wells. And find the perfect vinyl window for your home at ASAP Windows and Doors. We also recommend the most cost-effective cutting at ASAP Concrete Cutting and Coring, experts in their fields of diamond drilling and sewing. For more info, call 403-972-0988 or log on at aspwindowwells.ca.
Property Solutions. Services offered: landscaping, new basement construction, expert renovation services, painting, framing, and flooring. Contact George Laxton at 403-3122-456. GPL Property Solutions. We build your world. Mega World International. Residential condominiums, townhouses, duplexes, house and lots, and commercial buildings in the Philippines. Call Jose Calvello at 403-835-3783. Mega World International. Remedies RX, Memorial Square. Call Chris Takar or Derek Patel at 403-455-8139. Remedies RX, the local drugstore.
It's time to Toyota. 0 down and no payment for 6 months OAC. 0% on select models. Way over market value for your trade. Even if you don't buy a Toyota, we will buy your vehicle. Ask about our lifetime pre-oil, filter offer, and lifetime powertrain warranty. We also have 3 years free maintenance, free winter tires and storage. Ask us how. Call Alex Tailaran at 403-567-8888 or log on at southpointtoyota.com. Alma Armada and Company Limited, Canada Immigration Services. Study in Canada, offering first-class education, reasonable and affordable tuition fees. Enjoy multicultural societies. Work part-time while studying. Discover and explore the beauty of Canada. Alma Armada and Company Limited. Call 403-608-5446 or check the website armadaimmigration.com.
Dito po sa Country Hills Toyota, meron po tayong mga kababayan na handang tumulong po sa inyo.
Pre-owned or brand new na sasakyan, makakatulong po kami sa inyo.
Kami po ang pinakamalaking inventory sa Calgary, Alberta.
Hanapin niyo lang po kami.
Pinoy Connection at 403-290-1111. Country Hills Toyota, driven to be different.
Buffet Yonsei, authentic Cantonese and Canadian cuisine. All you can eat buffet. Dining room service and counter service. Telephone number at 403-275-3337. Located at Deerfoot City, 901 64th Avenue Northeast, Calgary, Alberta. Buffet Yonsei.
Aquinas College, transforming lives through education is our mission. Located at Building C, Calgary, Alberta. Call 825-712-6618. Email info@aquinascollege.ca. Quality education and training programs such as Recreational Therapy A Diploma, Office Administration Executive Diploma, B Diploma, and many more. Aquinas College.
Meron din kapatid yung Mr. po na nakalagay dito. Yeah.
Hello, we are back again. And sorry to say that Dr. David, even though we had a very, very nice discussion of things, has left because he has another appointment to go to. Pero nagpapasalamat tayo dahil napagbigyan din tayo, miski maikling panahon lang, pero very informative at maganda naman ang kinahit natnan. At anyway, nandito naman si Ma'am Oring Dakanay. Okay.
Maybe a good topic lead into the topic will be how we started at PCCF, which stands for Philippine Cultural Center Foundation.
Okay, ano ho kayo dati doon? Naglaging presidente kayo?
I was the first one, the
Ah.
president. And I did
First woman
organize,
president.
I was a co-founder.
Sino ang isang ko?
Ang isang ko, sila Tumanon,
Oh,
Richard Tumanon.
si Richard.
And then also
The late Art.
the late Arthur Molina.
Ah, wala na si ano?
Wala na si Arthur. Yeah. Yun ang nag-umpi-umpisa kami. Ang mga advertise every members, Filipino, associations, we went to go and advertise the building of the Philippine Cultural Center Foundation. Kasi naririto naman tayo, dapat meron naman tayong sariling
Tama.
Cultural Center Foundation. So sa awa naman ng Diyos, nakapag-ano naman kami ng mga members, at saka mga pera na pambili ng
Ayun. Ngayon ho, sino ho ang nagtutuloy? Sino ang namumuno ho ngayon?
Namumuno ngayon, presidente ngayon si Clem Tigle.
Okay.
Yeah. So, si Freddie Molina.
Okay.
So, ako pa rin, treasurer ng PCCF. So,
Okay
kaya
naman.
nga, maganda nga kako ito ang pagkakataon na ito dahil sabi ko magandang oportunidad para may advertise ang PCCF.
Tama.
Kasi kailangan naman natin na tayong lahat Pilipino, no, magkasama-sama at pagandahin naman natin ang ating building kasi palakihin, right?
Naantun ba ba ho sa warehouse? Yung building ng PCCF?
Naroon pa sa hindi warehouse yun. It's a condominium. We're a part of the condominium. We own it now.
Oh, pero hong style, nakapunta na ako doon.
Yeah.
Parang mahaba.
Mahaba.
Ayun.
Yeah.
Eh di maraming event. Kasi umattend ako doon, birthday party. Doon ginawa.
Yan nga, kaya sabi ko magandang oportunidad ito at natawag ako dito para i-advertise ko ito. Hindi naman masyadong marami ang event dahil kukunti ngayon ng mga members, mga miyembro. Kaya ang mabuti sana, no, lahat tayo mga Filipino, ang talagang unang gusto namin noon, umpisa lang muna, no? Pagkatapos palakihin natin. Kaya kung tayong mga Pilipino magsama-sama, gagawin natin na para sa atin, para sa kinabukasan din ng ating kabataan, right, na Pilipino.
Ito ba hong PCCF? No?
PCCF, Philippine Cultural Center
Oh,
Foundation.
okay. Yan ba yung tinatawag na umbrella?
Hindi.
Ano yung sinasabi natin?
Kafa yun.
Kafa. Eh,
Kafa.
paano malalaman kung magme-member muna ba ho kayo diretso sa PCCF o merong club na sasalihan muna?
Ang mabuti is bumisita muna sa PCCF, hindi ba? Para malaman, makilala yung mga miyembro at saka mga presidente, mga officials, and then, it's really good na then you make a decision. Do you want to be a part of this group? I think that's the best way to do it. And ang sa akin, kailangan din ng PCS talaga ng i-advertise. Doon kami kulang, yun ang sinasabi ko. I-advertise natin para kagaya nung nag-uumpisa. Na nasa newspaper, pagkatapos may mga pero ngayon wala na, pero kukunti lang kasi rin ang miyembro, kaya gusto namin.
Sa natatandaan ko, Ring, way back 1996 nung simula ang PCCF.
Oh, 1996.
Nung ang nila noon, ang kanilang invitation to the community, magpapatayo nga ng cultural center to start with what they can afford, right? Pero noon, ang mga nag-contribute yung mga members, parang nilagay sa trust fund na para kung may mga gastusin gagawin para sa upkeep ng center, dun kukunin. But through the years, I know I was a trustee there during that time, pero medyo naging busy na rin ako sa iba. Yung ilan ba members ngayon talaga ng PCCF? Meron ka bang number? How many are there officially members of PCCF?
Meron mga official ngayon is mga 30.
30 lang.
Kaya 30 lang. Kaya sabi ko, mas mabuting paramihin at magkumpidahin ang the whole community, Filipino community.
And to be a
30 lang
member,
ngayon.
what does that entitle them? To be a member of PCCF, what does that entitle them? Anong dapat lang gawin?
Entitled, well, if you're a Filipino, you want to be a member of the group, you want to share yung mga programs, you want to help with the programs. I've developed the programs. Number one is the Filipino language and culture. So we teach that. Ang nagtuturo is yung mga teachers then who are teaching with the Catholic school system. At saka may credit na sa high school. Filipino 15, 25, and 35. 5 credits each course. Yeah, so sabi namin, kasi maganda yung malaman din ng ating, iwagayway din natin ang ating bandila, yun sabi kong Pilipino. No? Kaya paano malalaman kung hindi natin i-advertise at kaya.
Kasi ngayon ay napakaraming grupo. Napakarami dahil sa radio station nakikilala natin. Hindi alam ang PCCF. Kaya ngayon, gumawa ng bagong, kasi yung mga nakilala kong bagong grupo ay yung business group na pinamumunuan ni Bojo. Very active kasi nasa 40s sila, 45. Ngayon, kasi nga ano ba ang average age ng members ng PCCF ngayon?
Average age. Usually yung mga miyembro ngayon, yung mga miyembro na noong umpisa pa. Kung average, ako mag-83 na ako. 83 na ako. So, yung age po na
Aba, hindi nila mahabol yun.
Hindi pero mga 70s.
Okay, ganito ho. Ang aking, hindi naman, parang nafe-feel ko lang na kailangan ng mga bata-batang members. Ngayon, sa dami ho nang pupunta dito na kabataan, sila nagpo-form ng kanilang group. Kapares tong sinasabi ko na nakilala ko, very active. Kaya ang ginawa nila, bawat city o town, nagtatayo sila ng business group. May Calgary, Edmonton. Kaya, ang bilis ng asenso nila in 2 years lang. Business group. Kasi ang may mga business, mas madaling mag-abuloy. Kasi imbes na single, hindi mangyayari. Kaya, siguro maganda nito, naisip ko ngayon, dahil nakausap ko na si Bojo Bautista na taga Chestermere. Kakausapin ko kung maglaging, hindi naman affiliation, kasi may sarili siyang group, kung pwedeng magkasama-sama para maisama na rin ang PCCF sa kanilang adhikain.
Maganda naman yun.
Kasi hindi pwedeng basta sasama Ano ang purpose? Yun ang purpose niya.
Kailangan may purpose.
Kaya nga. Kaya ngayon, hindi naman sinasabing porket ako may edad na rin na inilalayo natin sila. Hindi na lang alam ko ano to. Yung mga nauna dito. Kasi walang publication Wala. Pati yung isa, yung CAFA. Sasali ba yung mga kabataan? Hindi.
Yan din ang alam ko na kulang sa PCCF. So yan din ang, in fact, yan ang iniisip ko sa next meeting namin. Sasabihin ko yung kakulangan namin.
Yes.
Na kailangan mag-ano ng mga ibang miyembro, hindi ba? Kasi tsaka kabataan, kasi mas anong mga ano nila, energy nila.
Yeah.
At saka for them. And it's really for them. The PCCF is for the youth, for
Kaya
our
nga.
community. That was it. I wrote the
Kaya nga.
program.
Kasi naandun na yung setup nyo eh.
Set up na. Yeah.
Eh, wala lang magtutuloy.
Oh, yeah.
Dahil may end game eh.
Totoo yan. Totoo yan. Yan ang iniisip ko. It's so timely. Pag may meeting kami nitong month na ito.
Oh, okay.
Yan ang focus ng isipan ko ngayon na sasabihin ko sa meeting. Hindi lang yung meeting. Anong purpose natin ngayon? O tumatanda na rin.
That's right.
Sa akin, ang layo. Parang ang layo-layo na kung I live in Queensland, that's southeast.
Oh.
Nung kabataan ko, okay lang yun. Pero ngayon, yung mag-drive na ngayon, mahirap na rin.
Ang isang way din na nakikita ko, sa dami ng ating mga asosasyon, kuminsan pag nag-meeting kami, sila board lang, humahanap sila palagi ng venue. Okay. Kuminsan, alam ko, mayroon sigurong rental fee, pero kung nominal, yung bang affordable, na isang lugar na pupunta, isang way yun to advertise the Gagamitin nila, mag-meeting sila doon, merienda ng konti. So, mas nag-a-attract ka lang, hindi lang yung parties. Kasi that's one problem we have. Is always looking for a venue. Meeting. Lahat yan nagme-meeting monthly.
That's true. Yeah.
Kaya ang gagawin ko ho, para merong patutunguhan, iimbitahin ko si Mr. Bojo para ma-meet ng mga officers niyo.
Okay.
Kasi siya ang nakita kong very active.
That's very nice. That's very nice.
Connecting.
Ikaw connect natin.
Importante.
Kasi kung hindi mo, mamatay ang PCCF.
Namamatay na nga eh.
Ayaw nating gawin yon.
Ayaw, at saka sayang.
Sayang.
In fact, malayo pa kami doon sa talagang goal. Right? Na palakihin ng palakihin. Ang nangyayari ngayon, lumilit ng humanitan, paano mo mapapalaki?
Tama.
Yan ang yun. Yung
Kailangan
talagang goal is para sa talagang Pilipino at saka mga kabataan.
Yes.
Kaya naman, nung ginawa ko yung program is for the whole community. Number one, is Filipino language and culture.
Tama.
Kasi, yun ang pangalan. You have to yung pangalan ng
titingnan ko ang magagawa ko. Kakausapin ko yung kanilang association. Malaki na kasi sila. Hanggang Edmonton, hanggang Carstairs. Meron silang mga branches. At
maganda kung talagang may common goal tsaka yung mga different associations. Kaya lang kuminsan nasa mga leader din,
Yes.
Kailangan din yung talagang pagkakaunawaan at isang goal para sa community.
Kaya nga, ngayon napakalaki na ng Filipino community in Calgary. Kaya yung araw ng mga association, pag hindi nagbigay ng panibagong buhay, ano susunod sa buhay?
Totoo yan.
Kaya we have to connect to them kasi yung mga kabataan hindi ko connect sa atin.
At saka hindi nila malalaman kung hindi natin ipapaalam sa kanila.
Tama. Kaya maganda ho itong ating kabanata ngayong gabi.
Kabanata.
Chapter eh.
Unang kabanata.
Unang chapter. Kaya kasi nangihinayan din ako sa matatagal ng asosasyon. Kasi lahat ng nagpupunta dito ay puro small business. Kaya makikita nyo, napakaraming parlor ng pagkain, mga bagong dating lang. Buong, dati ang puntahan lang Northeast. Ngayon hindi na eh. Lahat na hanggang Legacy na napakalayo, hanggang Discovery Point. Ay, sabi ko, what? Kasi gala ko ng gala kami. Kumakain kami ng kung saan-saan eh. Narinig nyo na ba yung kukuruku chicken? Ang daming bagong negosyo. Sinasabi ko nga, dati kasi, yung sinabi ko, dati may directory
Ah.
ng mga business, mga professionals for 2 years lang ginawa. Nawala. Kasi yung mga bagong dating, miski ako matagal na ito, hindi ko alam kung saan pupunta eh. Pag buklat mo, businesses na andun na, Melly's Bakery, yung ganong bakery, yung restaurant, chopsticks, noon yun.
Meron tayo noon.
Eh, nasaan?
Noon.
Eh, yun nga, dapat
Noon,
ibalik. Sino ba ho ang nag-publish no?
Eh, kasi ano pa, kasama yan, kasama na rin ang PCCF noon at saka si Melly din noon, active din, Pero wala na rin si
Parang
Melly ngayon yan.
Kapa din yan.
Kapa.
Kasi,
Yeah.
kung ang CAFA ay isang head,
Oo.
umbrella,
Oo.
kailangan magkaroon ng initiative.
Ang ano ko lang is, kung tayong lahat mag-unify at nang gumawa ng kagaya ng mga in-chief, tingnan mo, bakit ang
Iba
lalaki
sila.
ng mga ano
Hindi ho. Ang umpisa ho, ano tayo muna ho, think small.
Okay.
Yung munang mga asosasyon na talagang bumabanat ngayon.
Okay.
Yun muna. Tapos kakalat yan eh. Kasi kung lahat iisipin natin bigla,
Hindi naman. Mag-uumpisa.
Isa.
Tapos laki ng palaki.
Yeah.
Ayan.
Yun,
Mag-expand.
Ano pa rin, personal approach pa rin.
Oo,
Works
personal
best.
approach.
Yeah.
Hindi, miski i-advertise mo na advertise.
Hindi.
Hindi.
Hanggang walang yung
One
iba talaga
step
tayo
at
kasi
a
ano
time.
tayo, ang mga Pilipino, they like to be approached. Na
Yeah.
ano ko yan na ano ko yan sa kapalan, pumasok ako medyo watak-watak
Oo.
Isa-isa kong pinuntahan niya ang mga
Ganun.
presidente para mag-isa.
Magkasama-sama.
Dahil kanya-kanya silang pero I went one by one, I talked to them one by one. Medyo umano naman for about 10 years. I think.
Yeah.
Kaya ngayon, ang atin hong ay tutulungan ko kayo muna. Hindi muna yung CAFA. Kayo muna kasi kayo andito eh.
PCCF.
Thank you.
PCCF
Maraming
muna.
salamat.
Okay.
I-meet natin si Mr. Bojo.
Okay.
Kaya ngayon ho, ay ang sarap. Ayoko sanang tigilan, pero isang oras maikli. Pero anyway,
1 minute.
lahat to ay may umpisa at katapusan. Kaya
Okay.
kami ho'y magpapaalam muna. Ay
Okay.
tayo magpapaalam. Hanggang sa susunod.
Bye.
Mga talakayan natin. Palaging maganda.
We hope you had a good time.
Okay. Paalam muna ho. Till next time.
Magandang gabi po.
With Tito Joey.
With Tito Joey.
Ayan. Ayan ang atin.
Some